Sports Life. Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You
hey.
rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. Five total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the year of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk. Sorry. Can we start over?
No, keep it running, fam. Let's go. Go, Pam.
Hey.
No ginger.
Yes, get it, Ginger. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. This is Wednesday night, October 28th at 8-something p.m. in the evening. This is episode 67, entitled Secretary of Defense. And this week, our cover athlete is Taj Gibson. KT, why don't you... KD? Which one of y'all?
What you want me to take it away, or you want?
Who's taking it away? Because right here it say KT, but I'm sure that means KD.
Yeah, I'm taking it away. I'm snatching it from you, KT. It's on mine tonight. I hope you're cool.
Do your thing.
All right. So Taj Gibson is an American professional basketball player for the New York Knicks of the National Basketball Association. Gibson played at the University of Southern California, where he was a member of the Phi Kappa Psi fraternity. As one of the oldest freshmen in the country at age 21 in 2007, he was named to the, is it Pac-10? Do y'all say Pac-10 or PAC-10?
Yep.
Pac-10. All right. All freshman team. He helped beat rival UCLA in 2008. Gibson was named to the 2009 All Pac-10 tournament team by helping the Trojans win the Pacific 10 tournament championship at the Staples Center. Gibson played 3 seasons of collegiate basketball for the USC Trojans and was selected 26th overall by the Chicago Bulls in 2009. The 6'9" in power forward played mostly a 6-man role off the bench for the Bulls before being traded to Oklahoma City Thunder, later signing with the Minnesota Timberwolves the same year. So is he currently still in the NBA, y'all?
On the Knicks.
Yeah, for the Knicks.
Oh, okay, so he's still playing for the Knicks.
Yep.
Okay. So that's all we got for Taj Gibson tonight, y'all.
Wow.
All right. So, B. Jones, I am very, very positive at this moment that you have some type of trivia question that deals with Taj Gibson.
Yes, I do. And first off, shout out to my girl Denise. She rocking the LA Dodgers hat, the newly crowned, newly minted World Series COVID champs. I see you over there. And then my brother from another mother, Hoodie Gang, fam. We broke them out. You know what I'm saying? It's that season, huh? I see you, KT. Let's do it, man. Hey, I want to give you props also, Kevin, because 67 we were definitely reaching for scraps. Here. You pulled off a miracle with Taj Gibson, man. I couldn't believe it when you said Secretary of Defense, man. Good look, man. But here we go, SLT Nation, for a free T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling generous. I got to get a hoodie for my guy Dennis up there who run his own podcast. But I'm gonna give out a hoodie today. Now this is the only thing though. This is an easy question. So for all you basketball basketball heads, people that so-called love the game, don't go use Google. If you use Google, I'm gonna lose a little respect for you. But here's the question. It's very simple. KD just told you that Taj was the 26th pick, but after further review, this man played alongside some certified dogs, some really good players at USC. So here's the question. What other USC player was selected within the top 10 of that 2009 draft class? Give me the name of the other USC Trojan that was selected in the top 10 of the 2009 draft class. Who?
Can I win a sweatshirt? Because I don't have one. I must have missed that team even when we was getting sweatshirt.
No, we done had this for like 2 years. What you talking about?
This just a dynamic duo. This how we rock.
Excuse me.
I did not. Hey.
No, Kevin, it's okay. Kevin, it's all right, man. I got this, man. Just settle down, Kevin. I got this.
You know what?
Man.
I'm rocking with you, B. Jones. You're right. I never do it. Let's do it, man.
My guy.
Come on, Ginger. Get the show going. Let's do this.
Okay, Pinky in the brain.
That wasn't
all right.
So now you started something. Okay, let's go.
For me?
Yes, you, Ginger.
What did I say?
Where were you going? Come on. Next segment. Let's do this. Come on.
Local life. All right. So, KT, do you have a local athlete for us this week?
Yes, Kool-Aid, I do. It's going to go out. This week's local athlete is no other than Kace Williams, who fought off a groin injury that forced him to be sidelined for two series in the fourth quarter. But he's like, man, forget that. He couldn't let his team down. So he came back in the game to help lead Carter to a 34-30 victory over Wilma Hutchins in the showdown of Dallas ISD's unbeaten teams. Well, that was until Carter had to forfeit 3 games because of an ineligible player. But Kace said he had to pull it out for his team, so he capped the 61-yard, 7-play drive with a 14-yard touchdown to Keandre Choice on fourth down with 39 seconds remaining in the game. The senior completed 5 of 6 passes on the drive, and you can also go to our YouTube page and watch our collaboration with Mr. Kace Williams, aka my kinfolk.
So Carter ain't learned from the never mind. All right then.
Is he a senior?
He's a senior.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
All
right. Go Mr. Williams. All right. So for the local business this week, I actually have 2 shout outs. As you all know, and I said this last week, my son's 18th birthday was yesterday. And we had a little family get-together gathering, and the food was catered by Bell's Sweet Factory, and I do believe that I have actually shouted them out before. It is a food truck, but don't let the food truck fool you. This is Louisiana's finest food truck. All right. They came through with chicken wings, catfish, seafood sauce, macaroni and cheese, red beans and rice. It was amazing.
Wow.
It was, I've been eating on it all day. I have so much food left over. So shout out to them. And then my cake. So, it was huge. I figured out why I paid as much as I did, but the cake was absolutely humongous. And it had the black fondant on it. And that stuff is kind of waxy and stuff. You're not really supposed to eat that. So I was like, oh shoot, ain't no telling what this cake is about to taste like. Man, everybody was coming back seconds and thirds on the cake. So shout out to Carol's Sweet Creations for a fabulous cake. And I will send the team their both of those Instagrams so y'all can check them out.
Hey Pam, we already knew when you started talking about it. You ate the black fondant. We knew it was that was just a small setback.
No, I just went on ahead and peeled that layer back.
Yeah, that
And
wasn't nothing but a hurdle.
A good baker knows that you put the icing up under the fondant. So when you peel that back, you'll got icing right there on it. So shout out to Carol for making a fabulous cake. So y'all ready for the kickoff question for the week?
Let's go.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. So kickoff question. Tua gets his start this week for the Miami Dolphins, but we are seeing a really close Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Out of Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Tua, who has the best season and who has the best career? So, Serge, I'll pass it to you first. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Well, this is obviously a tough question because I think all these guys have great potential. But since Tua hasn't actually played and I haven't seen him play in an NFL game, and I think the guy who's already leading the charge to win Rookie of the Year is none other than Mr. Joe Burrow. I don't really remember what college he went to, but in the NFL, he plays for the Cincinnati Bengals, obviously the number one pick. And he's been playing really well given what he's got on his roster. But I think a lot of guys are going to want to go in the years to come, go play with him because I can tell already that he's a franchise quarterback for sure.
All right. So, B. Jones, thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna remind Serge where Joe Burrow went to college, and it was none other than Louisiana State University. The kid was a Bayou Bengal his last 2 years after transferring from Ohio State. But just don't ever forget that again, man. You lose a little bit of credibility with me. But with that being said, I gotta ride the home team bandwagon, and I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow will have the best immediate. He will win Rookie of the Year, even though that kid out of Los Angeles is balling. He's putting up some epic numbers. But I'm actually going to differentiate on the second part of the question. I'm going to go Tua for the best career. I just think Tua's skill sets and I think his mobility, I think that dude is going to be electric once they get a team behind him. And also, I have no confidence. I have literally zero confidence in the Cincinnati Bengals' ability to put a team together when you look at all of the great players that they've had come through Cincinnati over the last couple of years. As a matter of fact, I think they just traded Carlos Dunlap this morning. So, hey.
Seattle.
They did,
So I have no faith in Cincinnati that they can put a team around Joe Burrow. So I'm going to go with Tua Tagovailoa.
Ed Reed.
Ed Red. It's Ed Red, actually. R-E-A-D.
No, it's Ed Reed. Learn how to read, Serge. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna surprise my man over here, Mr. B. Jones, and I'm gonna actually go with LSU's Joe Burrow.
Whoa.
Look what he's doing with the talent that he has right now with Cincinnati. He's already
Let's go, Kev.
Hey man, tonight we together tonight for some reason, man. So I got you on this show.
Man.
I'm going with Joe Burrow to be the Rookie of the Year. I'm giving him that, and he's going to have a better career because Cincinnati. He's going to be like a Tom Brady-ish.
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying that he's going to whatever talent he has, he's going to bring out the best in him. I have no faith in Tua staying healthy.
Shake and bake, Kevin. Shake and bake, baby.
It won't last long. Y'all will be arguing in about 10
I can't
minutes.
believe you uttered those 3 letters, man. All right.
Well, LSU, hey, they keep calling me, man, for the master's program. So you know what? For this show, probably only me and B and Jones will be together on this.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into some headlines. Headline
Wait a minute. Wait, Miss Denise know a little bit about football. She's been doing her homework.
No,
no, let's not do that. Do you have an opinion?
If you had read the group chat, she said skip her on this question. So
my apologies. My apologies.
She not only put the comments here, she sent a text just to make sure.
Hey, you know what? I'm focused.
Can you let the host the show?
But you know what? But you know what? Just pick one, Kim, just for the record.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So y'all remind me why it's a big deal with Tua being a starter.
because they are like 2-2 or 2-3 or something like that, or 3-2, I believe.
But is he a
3 and
rookie or
3.
he was hurt?
So he got hurt in college. He was probably going to be, well, until Joe Burrow had a great season, he was probably going to be the number 1 pick. Joe Burrow had an outstanding season, and because of his injury, a couple of teams kind of decided to pass on him. Miami drafted him, and now he's healthy, even though some, people thought that they should wait a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. So he decided to just go ahead and, even though their starting quarterback isn't hurt, they decided to just go ahead and make the change now, and they want to put him out there. So,
yeah, I don't know, y'all. This one's tough.
Well, we're just gonna give you Joe Burrow. All right, Pam, it's back on you. I'm sorry.
LSU, it's okay.
Are you gonna let me, host?
You got it, Ginger. You got it, Ginger.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I got a bottle of peroxide over here with your name on it. So,
oh my. Yo,
so come on, come for me. Come, hey, like Omar said on the wire, you come for the king, you better not miss. Hey.
Okay, come back, Pam. We need
Pam. I'm sorry, Pam. I'm sorry.
Headline number 1.
What is headline number?
Headline number 1. LSU sucks, and so do the Cowboys.
Well, you have a point.
All right, so the Cowboys have put themselves in the conversation with the likes of the Jets this weekend as they flew to D.C. to kick a field goal. They went in and only made 3 points. So let's recap Week 7's football. So, KT, it's another sad loss. What do we need to do to win a game? Is it a coaching issue, or who's to blame for this? Is it Jerry? Is it the coaches? Is it the players? Is it the fans? Is it you? Is it B. Jones? Who is it?
Okay, Ginger, before I answer your question, I want to say that any Cowboys player that I had in fantasy, I'm trying to trade them or they will be on the bench. I will not be playing them. It's a combination of the players and coaches. You can't coach hard. Did y'all see Xavier Woods on the one play where the running back was running towards him and he literally ran backwards and waited for the running back to come to him before he tried to tackle him? This is the same guy that said you don't expect NFL players to go hard for 70% of the game. Is that what he said?
100% for 70 plays.
Yeah, so that was just ridiculous. Even if you believe that, you keep stuff like that to yourself. The coaching is terrible. Jerry Jones sucks. The fans are the only thing that's awesome about the Cowboys because we still believe. And what is starting to really make me upset is how many non-Cowboy fans that are making comments when your team is losing as well. You're more concerned with my team than yours for some reason. And B. Jones.
Wait a minute, though. Y'all claim to be America's team.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. How many times do I hit you up when LSU or the Saints lose? Never.
Very rarely.
Yeah, never, unless it's the Florida, of course. I want people to stay in their lane and let the Cowboys be great or suck.
At the current moment, they suck.
Yes. There's no argument there.
I'm going to let you get that one only because I'm playing nice this week, man.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to let you have that one, Kevin.
All right. So, Kim, your man OBJ had a torn ACL, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, is he done or is he going to come back stronger? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I feel 50-50, because before his knee injury, I feel like all of the or not so much fans, but maybe more like haters are like, yo, OBJ is done. If he doesn't leave Cleveland, then it's over for him. And then he gets this injury. And I still, I've watched the play over and over and over and over again. I don't understand how he tore his ACL.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I really don't get it. I literally have watched it over and over and on different days.
So you trying to accuse your man of tapping out? Is that what you're saying?
If he's tapping out, what is he benefiting from?
Well, I'm gonna go on record as saying ain't nobody from Louisiana tapping out. We ain't built that way. We don't do that. As soft and as sensitive as OBJ is, he still ain't tapping out. If you go back and look at it, it's a slight little twitch when he's jumping up. He comes down on it awkwardly. It's a slight little vibration that you just gotta watch it because they show it, and you'll see it perfect when they're showing it from the back angle. You can't see it from the side angle. You can only see it from the back angle. It is an authentic injury. And somebody just talked about the turf fields. It was the way he came down on that leg. And once he did it, I sent a text message to one of my homeboys. It's a done deal.
All right. Well, send me the video that you've been watching so I can see.
You probably watching the other video where he's doing lines off white girls. I mean,
oh my
Hey, hello.
You on one tonight?
Mhm.
I'm gonna let Kevin have that one too, man. Took a
no,
dig at my boy.
hey, it's all love, brother. I want him to go to the Saints. Go back home. Him and
Come
Michael
home.
Thomas. Go back home. Go Tigers. I mean, hold up. Go Tigers.
Was that your Tony the Tiger voice?
No. That's Coach O. That's Coach O. That's how he talk. That's how he be talking.
That's a horrible
I cannot.
interpretation, but good.
B. Jones, we being positive tonight, man.
I know,
You supposed to build me
I
up.
know,
You supposed to
but-
build me up.
Good job, Kevin. Good job.
I lost
Good
the
job.
over this show a long time ago. So, Serge, it's the clash of the 5-0 teams. What are your thoughts?
Man, it was a really good game to watch. The Steelers came out hot. I thought they were going to blow out the Titans, and then, the Titans, just like they always do, doesn't matter who they play against. They show their heart and their guts, and Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and the defense stepped up, and they obviously made it a game out of it. And if it wasn't for a missed field goal at the end to tie the game to make it go to overtime, who knows what the outcome would have been. But I got to give credit where credit is due. The Steelers are for real. I don't think anybody realistically thought that, not only in that division, but just in the AFC overall. I don't think most people really thought that Big Ben coming off an injury, obviously going into another season without Le'Veon Bell, and got a lot of young guys on the receiving core too. So their defense is lights out. TJ Watt sure looked like he's been playing a lot better than brother JJ Watt too. So I definitely enjoyed watching those two teams go at it this past Sunday.
Okay. B. Jones, so Kyler Murray versus Russell Wilson.
I don't even know why this was a debate, but I tell you what, the game was electric. It probably was, in my opinion, the best game of the year. You had missed field goals. You had crazy coaches call. You had Tyler Lockett going all world, making spectacular catches. You had baby legs Kyler Murray out there scurrying around the field, making plays. And then you had the infamous DK Metcalf run down where this man looked like a futuristic cyborg and ate Buda Baker up. And this was crazy. Y'all go back and check Buda Baker's 40 times during the combine. Buda Baker is a 4.4 40 guy. So Buda ain't slow. He had about a 7 or 8 yard head start on Metcalf. And Metcalf just intercepted that dude like he had metal in his legs. Like he had adamantium in his blood or something. That dude was moving. So, but as far as Kyler Murray go to Russell Wilson, I think this was good for the Seahawks. They needed this loss. I also don't think that the defense, that the level that the Arizona Cardinals was playing, that is sustainable. So, I mean, I'm gonna go Russ all day long, but Kyler Murray beat him when it counted. Wait till they go to Seattle. I think it's gonna be a different story, though.
All right, cool. So let's move on to headline number 2. So Antonio Brown is getting another chance, and Dez Bryant is also making his return. So Serge, who do you think will have a bigger impact on the NFL, or make a bigger impact in the NFL?
Bigger impact in the NFL, positive or negative? No, obviously, I think for each respective team, if they were both given the same amount of opportunities, I think Antonio Brown easily. I think he's obviously playing on a better team with a better quarterback, with a better receiving core, so that where nobody on that team realistically could get double teamed. So on every play, I think you have a chance. And Antonio Brown is obviously used to running in the slot as well as running outside. I know Chris Godwin is hurt, I think, for a week or two, so that's going to give him an opportunity to come right in and play on the opposite side of Mike Evans too. So I think Antonio Brown, and he's not coming off an injury. He's never really had any injury history. And the last time we saw him play, he was still the same Antonio Brown, as opposed to Dez, which I do wish good luck for Dez, and I hope he does make it from the practice squad to the actual roster and actually gets his chance to play opposite side to Hollywood Brown. So I think he can make an impact too.
All right, so Ed Reed over there. Both have had issues with being the center of attention and being divas. So, who do you think has been humbled and will actually behave out of the two?
To answer your question is Dez. But for people saying that Dez is a diva, that's not true. It's a difference between being a diva and being passionate. Tom Brady can do the same thing on the sideline that Dez is doing, and everybody say, "Oh, he's fiery, he's a leader." Dez does it. We criticize him, and then we have to go back later and listen to the tape. They was trying to build up his teammates. So to answer the question, who's been humbled is Dez because he had to sign to a practice squad first. AB, hopefully Tom Brady can keep him under control, but to answer the question, it's Dez. He's the one that's been humbled.
All right. So B Jones, both are trying to earn another chance. Who do you think will actually get the next big contract?
I'm gonna have to say neither, Pam. I don't think either of them will see another big contract. I think Antonio Brown pretty much struck a match and burnt up money when he acted a fool in Pittsburgh and acted a fool in Oakland, and then he acted a fool in New England, and then he acted a fool out in front of his house on video, kicked with his baby mama. So I think Antonio will be rostered. I think he probably will play another 3 to 4 years. But I think the deal that he's going to get after this season is going to be a much more subdued deal. I do think that I was having a conversation with Coach earlier today. We were talking about the impact of great players. And when you bring a guy like Tom Brady in the locker room, it's amazing. I knew that was going to be an issue before the season, but now it is becoming apparently clear to me that Tom Brady is a difference maker. And in hindsight, if you look back, what we had the argument on the show, we said, was it Belichick or was it Brady? It's Tom Brady all day, every day. The dude is a guru, probably the best quarterback that never played the game. And so when you get a guy like AB gets the opportunity to get a second chance and go back into that locker room and see the kind of discipline that they have, I think AB is going to behave. As far as Dez go, I really wish Dez was still a New Orleans Saint. I do think that Dez got a big opportunity, and like Serge said, he'll be on the center stage. I just don't know if Dez's body's going to react the way he needed to. So if I had to pick one, it would have to be AB, but I do think that Dez will probably get another 2-3 year run before they finally say, hey, you ain't gonna be able to do it no more.
Do you follow Dez on Instagram? Have you been seeing his videos?
Yeah, he working hard. But that's 7-on-7. That's not with somebody beating on him for like Xavier said, 70 plays. I mean, you got to remember, this dude is gonna run 40 to 50 routes. And he's gonna have to be forced to block. But playing in a team like the Ravens is not a pass-friendly team. So one, you're gonna have Dez get frustrated because he's not getting the ball as much as he wants. And then two, Dez is going to be asked to block a whole lot. And Dez has never been known for blocking. That's a lot of physical wear and tear that you're gonna put on his body.
I'll massage him.
Maybe he's maybe throughout this time that he hasn't been signed, maybe he's invested and just hasn't posted on social media. Invested in his body, so maybe it will react in a different way than what you think.
But KD, he's always invested in his body. That's the one thing he has. It was just unfortunate
getting an opportunity. Yeah, and then getting an opportunity. KT, I got a 2-part question for you since we brought up Tom Brady. So in the offseason, did you think Tom Brady would play to this level going into this season with the new team?
Yeah, because he's a GOAT, man. His arm didn't fall off.
So if you could go back in hindsight and if they don't franchise Dak, would you have made the decision to go after Tom Brady?
Oh, if you remember you remember on the show I said that it would be nice if we went after Tom Brady? Because we talked about this before and I agreed. Yeah, if Tom Brady could come here with Amari Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb with Zeke, hell yeah, I'll take him right now. If he can get me a ring, But I want Dak to get a ring here too. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I would take Tom Brady.
All right.
Dak getting married?
B Jones, we're being good tonight, man. Don't
No,
do
but
it.
you said something about
Don't
Dak.
do it. No, you know what kind of ring I'm talking about, man.
Oh
Well,
my God.
hopefully he can get a ring with his girlfriend as well. But yes, I want him to bring a trophy, a Lombardi to Dallas. Is that better?
Okay, my bad.
All
My
right.
bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so hashtag vote. Do you see either of these guys being long term in their current situation?
I don't see long term.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't see long term.
that all you got?
You,
Okay,
you,
no.
Yeah,
you,
that's well, because I feel like with Antonio Brown, it might be just to catch a win and then disappear off the face of the earth like he's been doing these past few months. And then Des Bryant, I think his goal would be simply to get off of the practice squad and onto the team, playing as a starter. And then maybe, like y'all said, 1 or 2, what'd y'all say? 2 to 3 years, no more than
I,
3.
I I don't give either of them more. I give a
Yeah.
3-year ceiling on both of them. You got to remember they also 31 and 32 years old.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
they already 30 and they young 30s. So
Yeah,
so
and
let me
y'all know Antonio Brown is nuts already. I don't think he
what
could take anything beyond a year.
Okay, Kim. So that's what I want to ask you. So you're a girl. You've taken guys back. So clearly, someone is willing to invest in the AB and willing to invest in the AB and give him a second chance. So what do you want to see out of AB, or what could AB necessarily do wrong that would upset the apple cart? Like if he gets on Instagram and just starts saying some crazy stuff, or you kicking him out, or any distraction he's gone, what will it take for you to boot AB for this, get rid of him after all of this theatrics?
So we know Antonio Brown definitely releases a whole bunch of personal stuff that has nothing to do with football. So you don't want to let that interfere in your decision making. So I would definitely tell him to keep that low key, keep the, what is it, happy wife, happy life. Definitely keep that how, like I said, he's been really quiet these last few months. We really haven't heard anything from him. So maintain that energy. When it comes to on field, it's just all the stuff that he was doing before. Don't do it. Like, wasn't he talking about his team, like his team and the coach and stuff like that? Wasn't he doing that with the Steelers or no? Am
Man,
I
he's pretty much done that everywhere. He's been talking about
okay?
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
be quiet. Just don't say nothing. Just play the game. Show your talent on the field. Show me what you can do.
Gotcha. All right, y'all done with that segment? Y'all good?
We good.
Mhm.
All right, moving right along. It is time for the intellectual surgeon,
Yes,
Mr.
yes, yes,
Surge over
yes.
there, Mr. United, about to give us his power surge segment. Please make sure that in this segment you give
Oh,
rankings for the
do
week.
not worry, madam. Do not worry.
Thank you.
Uh, so,
Look at her sip her tea. She took a swig.
thank, thank you for that introduction, Ginger. So, yeah, for this past week 7, we had obviously 20. Thanks to all 20 contestants, including obviously the team that we have here to join us for this fantasy week. We officially have crowned our first 2-time winner. My buddy Sid Jamil has won it for a second time. I came in a close second, but being second and being last is just about the same, I guess. But so B Jones, I think we need to, we got a 2-time winner, man. I think we might need to go ahead and do something nice for him. Maybe
I
get him
got him.
some
I got
merch
him.
or something. So Sid, if you're listening and watching, which I know he does every week, be on the lookout for that. This week we already got our league already set up and already posted on our social media pages. I believe we already have up to 13, 14 players signed up. The name is Tua Legit, Tua Quit. And so if you get a chance, please make sure to join the league. And as I mentioned this past week, I did come in second. I believe Miss Ginger over here came in 6th. We had hashtag vote come in 9th, and we had B Jones came in 12th, 13th, something like that.
Don't worry about it.
And
Don't worry about
then
it.
KT, I think, was on the opposite end of me. I came in second from first place, and I think KT came in second from last place or something like that. So
I'm telling you right now, I'm not putting the Cowboys anywhere near that again.
What, did you start Andy Dalton?
Hell no, I had CD Lamb. He had like .10. How do you even get that?
Well, when you score only 3 points, that's what you get.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why
I
you
had
need to
CeeDee
pick
Lamb.
the cute ones like I do.
Yep. See, hey, that methodology clearly worked. So,
Look, KT don't know the cute ones from.
Yes,
Hey,
he does.
hey, Pam, next week you
Hold
gonna
on,
make
Kool-Aid.
it
Now,
top
what the hell are
five.
you talking about now? What's going on?
What'd you say? I'm gonna have a tough time. Why?
I said you're gonna make it to the top 5 next week. All right, you're gonna make
I'm
it
gonna
top
be number
5.
one. I'm gonna shock all of y'all. And when I
Okay,
do, I'm
hey,
gonna sweatshirt
all right.
and
Hey,
some sweatpants.
we only got 4 slots left. So
Oh, okay. We're up to 16. I like that. Keep it. Let's keep that trend going the right way. And as far as the power surge players to watch this week, obviously we discussed Odell Beckham's injury earlier, and so the next guy up on the team is Rashard Higgins, who got a lot of looks. Baker was clearly looking for him, and I don't know. It's weird to see Baker Mayfield play better when Odell is not playing. I don't know. Put 2 and 2 together there.
That's
It's weird.
crazy.
Just also, 49ers receiver Brandon Ayuk, rookie, been playing really well. Debo Samuel is going to be out, I believe, a couple of weeks, so he's going to be making definitely contributions on the 49ers. And then KT always says, make sure you pick up anybody that's playing the Cowboys. So this week I'm gonna go with the tight end, Richard Rodgers, because Zach Ertz is on IR and Goddard is still on IR as well. I know he's gonna come back, but I don't think he'll come back this week. So if you want to go pick up a tight end, you want to go pick up the Dallas Cowboys defense, there's your man, is Mr. Rodgers.
What's his name?
Richard Rodgers.
Pam's over here
Serge,
killing.
Yeah.
please tell him to play Carson Wentz. He gonna have like 500 yards, 6
Carson
touchdowns.
Wentz, Boston Scott, Greg Ward. I mean,
What's the
name
receiver? The other receiver.
Travis Fulgham.
Yes,
Fulgham.
I'm playing him and Wentz.
Yep. Where's it? Arcega Whiteside. Start him too if you want. You know what I mean? So, you could probably bring back T.O. and Donovan McNabb. Start him too if y'all want. And then it looks like on the Seattle Seahawks during that Cardinals game, Chris Carson did get injured. So Carlos Hyde is next up in line, so he's also going to be a hot waiver wire pickup, and I'm expecting him to have big numbers. Power pick of the week, man. Last week I was so close to getting my first upset of the year correct. Bengals over the Browns. Baker Mayfield came down at the very end with 10 seconds left, threw a touchdown pass, and did end up beating the Bengals by 3. But so almost doesn't count. This week, I'm gonna go with that Tua Magic, man. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins to beat the Rams this week. Maybe that energy of Tua, gives that team another. They were already heading in the right direction, even with Fitzpatrick, and I just think Tua might come in and pull off that upset. And obviously, lock of the week. I've been going every week with whoever is playing the Jets, and Kansas City is playing the Jets this week. So I'm not going to do the normal usual. I went a little different this week, and I'm gonna go with the Packers over the Vikings this week as my lock of the week. And if you want to put your money on the Packers, that's pretty much a assured victory right there. And that's all I have for this week.
Serge, give me that receiver for Cleveland again.
Rashard Higgins.
I just submitted
Hollywood
mine.
Higgins.
Oh, number 2 spot coming.
Host.
Oh, y'all waiting on me?
Bro,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Wait,
I thought KT was about to say something.
KT, what's the third string quarterback's name for the Cowboys?
Something.
Starts with a G.
Danucci.
Danucci.
So,
Hey, if you have to play him this week, you about to just jump off a building and kill yourself because you ain't gonna win.
Oh my God! What?
If you got to play Danucci, just jump off the building. You're done in fantasy.
Hey, unless you got a 32-team fantasy league, you should not be playing Danucci.
Hey, I do got a super sleeper this week. Jermichael Hasty, who was the running back for the San Francisco 49ers. I just thought I'd throw my little 2 cents in there.
I like
since I
that.
already picked
I
him
like
up in
that.
my money league.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not telling y'all who I picked because I don't want y'all to steal my.
We already know you picked some of Serge's, so come on with it.
Oh my gosh, here goes D Hickey talking that trash, talking about they may need you to play quarterback. No, sir, they need you to play quarterback.
Who? I'll go out there and play.
At
Shoot.
this point, they
Give me
need anybody. They
$100,000
need a
for
whole squad.
Cam.
You get quarterback. We need a whole
No,
squad.
what's old boy's name from Carter High School? Hey, he can come out there and play.
Hey,
No,
you ain't trying to get,
no,
you ain't gonna get my cousin killed. Come
I was
on,
about
man.
to say, after what John Bostic did to Andy Dalton, don't nobody need to go play quarter. That's a death sentence to go play quarterback. That boy's still in concussion protocol. I read today. They said Andy Dalton just not woke up.
Oh, and speaking of that, man, his team made some sorry dogs, man. The fact that
Cowboy.
nobody went out there.
That's why
D. Jones,
Pam
stop.
colored her hair.
I'm just saying, but Kev, they had on
She felt
Cowboy
bad.
uniforms. I'm not trying to make fun of them, but they had on Cowboy uniforms. They get paid by Jerry Jones, and they got paid on Monday after they let their quarterback get pretty
How
much
sorry that you
DDT.
gotta at least go and push you, dude. That's
Man,
terrible, man. That's
Third
terrible.
quarter, you could have laid out one of their guys.
Yeah,
get a
if
penalty.
a receiver came across the middle, they should have served him up.
That
Well,
man
I
gave that
just
man
know
the
that
people's
if something
elbow.
happened to me, I expect all y'all to be kung fu fighting up in there. All right.
Man, hey Ginger, we go out there with Kool-Aid packets. Everybody's hair gonna be dyed. We go out there.
Hey,
Look, it's okay, Pam. We'll go out there with the Kool-Aid packets, the Noble Wolf vodka, and some prosecco. We're just gonna turn up and have fun.
Hey, you know good well. Hey, Pam, somebody mess with you. They gotta mess with all of them.
hey, but real talk though, if that had happened to Drew Brees, they would have had to stop the game. Fans would have came off out of the stands
No,
to do
Sean
something.
Payton would have came out there and did something.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, everybody would have been fighting.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
but-
KT, so the Cowboys are 2-4, right?
2 and 5.
So do you realistically think that since they're already, but the thing is, they're still in the, time for the
We're
division
still in the
lead.
playoff hunt.
So
Yes.
do you think they should go out there and get another quarterback?
Man, you know what? Even with another quarterback, the offensive line can't block for him.
I mean, Jameis Winston's sitting there in New Orleans.
What's the point of wasting a
Bro,
pick?
Jameis
man?
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you can't block for him. So why do that? That's a wasted pick. If anything, we probably won't win another game anyway with this offensive line.
So
Hey,
just tank it.
Hey, fam. Hey, I had a Cowboy fan tell me today that they still got a chance at the playoffs. I was like, wow.
They do.
Wow. No. They by numbers.
Yeah, by
Numbers
numbers,
wise.
yes.
But not reality. If you go to DC against the Washington Redskins, who are literally in position to have the number one pick in the draft, and you put up a field goal, no, sir.
So you don't think Andy Dalton can come back, like, say, next week and win a couple games in a row? It's not possible.
Bruh,
No.
if he ain't got Jesus with him, he ain't finna win.
Sir,
Nah, he just has Bostic with him. That's it.
it's no quarterback right now that can play behind that line, man. and be
No.
successful.
No,
And you know, I'm about as optimistic as you can be as a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna watch every game to the last minute, but it's a
Wow.
train wreck, man.
It's that bad, huh?
Philly's gonna
2020.
hang 25 on us.
2020 exclamation point right there. 2020.
And that's two of them, by the way, Ed Reed. All right, so let's move on to the drop. We got some new music this week. KD, who dropped this week?
Yes, so there's only one album that caught my interest. If y'all have any new music, feel free to insert here. Ty Dolla $ign dropped his featuring Ty Dolla $ign. It's a bunch of features on this album. It is a good album from start to finish to me. Yeah. There's a song on there with Music Soul Child. It's one of the last songs, and I think that one is my favorite one. I wish I wish that there was a few more songs similar to this song on this album, but I liked it. So
He's definitely a slept-on artist, but he's really known for is feature songs,
Yes.
whether he's the main artist and he's got other great artists as features, or vice versa.
yeah. So maybe one day he'll graduate to just being an artist by himself, or maybe he'll drop an EP that's hot like fire. So
As long as them checks keep coming in, it don't matter.
yes, and his
Have you
body's
ever heard of
amazing.
Have y'all heard an artist named Lenar?
LANAR?
No, LONR. Lennar.
No.
Check him out. He's pretty dope. He has a song with her. You know, anything with her,
Yeah,
I love.
Bird.
Yeah.
Her is
Oh.
amazing.
She's amazing for sure.
So, check it out. Check him out.
Yeah,
Lennar.
and speaking of her, so last night, I think it was last night, the BET, oh no, the Hip Hop Awards were on. I don't know if y'all got to catch it. I didn't like them. All the artists that were performing, I feel like since we are in quarantine, y'all have a little more time to make this better, to make it a better experience for the viewers at home. The words were off as they were performing, and a
Oh
lot
my
of the
god.
artists, yeah, a lot of the artists that are, really super popping right now, they're not performers. And I don't know if I'm just spoiled as a Beyonce fan, who just overdoes everything, that I'm hard to be pleased when it comes to performing. But it was trash to me, y'all.
Well, KD, you got to think what they consider hip hop is trash right now. So I
Okay.
refuse to watch those awards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't. And the Hip Hop Awards is known for the ciphers. The ciphers weren't that great. The ones that I did see, the best one or the best cipher to me was the
Brandy
woman cipher with Tiana Taylor,
and
her,
Brandy and her.
Brandy, and Erica. Yeah,
Erica
that was
Badu.
Who
yeah.
who won Artist of the Year or
I don't know
you
who
know?
won Artist of the Year. I don't know if that was Meg Thee Stallion that won Artist of the Year,
I
but
know people are complaining. I saw on social media that the baby won 0 awards.
he was
Yeah.
nominated for 12
Well,
things and
And
didn't
he didn't win
win
any. Wow.
nothing. That is wild
That's
to me.
Because
tough.
baby don't give up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
all right.
Yeah, that's all I got for the music. So KT, what you got for your song of the week?
All right, so this could have been a song that we could have put with our entanglement playlist, and it comes from a CD that Katie really didn't like for some reason. So I'm really questioning her
Must
musical
be
taste.
Janae Aiko.
No, she likes her.
Oh, okay.
It's Kalani,
Kalani.
and
Oh,
it's a song
Kalani, that's
called
right.
"Can I."
Yeah.
It's off the what's that name of the album? It was good until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think check that song out. It's a banger.
Okay, so I
Megan
added
Thee Stallion
it
was
to
Artist of the Year. I'm sorry.
who
Megan
did?
Thee Stallion.
Megan.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what, and she won over the baby, I think, on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could.
Thanks,
So
Cardi B.
I added Can I to the entanglement playlist. The playlist is in my link tree on my Instagram. So if y'all follow me, just go check that playlist out and take a listen.
All right. B Jones, what shoes is dropping?
Kev, throw up the picture, man. Well, as y'all know, I've been on the sneaker dead periods for a little while, and I have not been buying sneakers, but the dead period officially ends on Saturday, and I'm going all in on these puppies. These are what I like to call the broke man's Travis Scotts. If you ever seen the Travis Scotts, these have a really close look to them, but I tell you what, these are going to be hard to get, and they only gonna run you about 170. But hey, buckle up because it's gonna be a long Saturday morning trying to get on the web crawlers and beat the bots and to try to get these joints. But of course, these are known as the dark mochas. They are OG highs, original ones. This is the first pair of shoes that they are launching the 2020 holiday lineup of shoes. Which I'm telling y'all, there are probably about 8 pair of shoes that are coming between now and January 1st that are gonna be must buys. So if you don't get this, put the money to the side, save it, because you will definitely get your opportunity to get you some dope sneakers during this holiday season. But as y'all see, the shoe speaks for itself. You got the original AJ1 with the black front that's leather on it, and then you got the back of it is the mocha brown. Super, super, super sexy shoe. High resale value. Is everything you're gonna want. Hey, that's it. I'm copping.
Let me. I'll be in Mexico on Saturday. So whoever get in,
What?
get me a pair.
What? Excuse me?
You'll be in Mexico.
Oh, y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't get my PTO request?
Yo, I need
Going
to.
north to Detroit, going south to Mexico.
Wow.
Hey, it started to get a little bit suspect, Pam. Hey, you're moving around a lot. It's COVID out there. You're moving around awfully a lot.
Move that dope.
Hey, you got new how? You got you hitting up these different cities? What's going?
Yeah, I
What's
told
really
you, hey, I
real?
told you last week about them area codes.
What's real, Pam?
know?
I'll let us.
Gotta get on that freaking flyer miles.
I'm taking my son for his birthday.
To Mexico?
Yeah. We're
Well,
going to
we gonna
Puerto
talk.
Vallarta.
Okay. All right.
Okay, all right.
Thought y'all knew. My bad. Okay. All right. So it is time for the Manhattan Project. We're going to take this heat off of me and we're going to put it over
Hey,
there.
wait a minute. Quick question. Are you gonna be gone past November the 3rd?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so you'll be back before
No,
the
I'm
election.
coming back. I'm coming back before that. Okay. All right, Miss Manhattan. Go ahead and tell us what you got this week.
All right. So I forgot what my hashtag name was supposed to be this week. I know B Jones had came up with something real creative last week. So I have to rewind the episode, run it back, and that'll be my name next week. This week is still Rock the Vote. So if most of y'all live in Dallas County or Texas, I believe early voting is still going on until Friday, I believe.
Correct.
So yeah, get your vote in. Vote. Voting is very, very, very important.
I voted.
Yes. Have all of us voted besides Pam? Casey, have you voted?
You're on
You're mute, bro. Whoops.
I voted that Saturday when it's that the following week, but I voted like two. Yeah, I voted.
Okay, cool. B, you voted?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. So all we need is Pam to vote on Tuesday, and
Unfortunately, I have to go on Tuesday.
Now, you know what? I voted with an attitude, though. I went in there, I was like, I hope somebody do say something to me just to try to deny my vote. You know, I was talking noise and everything all the way through the process.
Of course you were. Of course you were. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Katie, who you texting?
I had an aggressive
I'm not
vote.
texting anybody. So yeah, so everybody get your votes in while
Please
we
vote. Good.
Yes.
Please.
Vote.
Yes,
Vote.
Yes. So the drink of the week. So I have 2 drinks of the week for our last week of October. The first week was featured on Mr. Cottrell's Noble Wolf vodka page. It is called a Noble Mimosa. It consists of Noble Wolf vodka, prosecco, and orange juice.
I am currently drinking it.
Okay, yeah, and the vodka is super smooth. It doesn't give you sometimes like if you day drink, you know how sometimes you drink and it gives you like headaches afterwards and you end up just taking a nap and you're done for the day. Noble Wolf vodka does not do that. So I suggest grabbing a bottle and tasting it. So
hold on. I'm about ready to go to bed. So what?
No,
wrong?
It'll put you to sleep. I'm gonna tell you. Last Friday, I'm playing video games online with my people. We were winning like every game we played, and that my 3rd drink, I made it a little stiff, and stuff was happening that I couldn't control. Like it was crazy. But that Noble Wolf is.
Did you pee on yourself?
yeah, so I made me a drink on Sunday with Noble Wolf vodka, and then I took my daughter shopping, and y'all can ask her. She got everything that she wanted. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is good. This mimosa is amazing.
It'll get you right though. 80 proof. It'll get you right.
Yeah. So the second drink of the week is Noble Wolf vodka, prosecco, and Saint Germain. I brought the Saint Germain back out so that way it wasn't as stiff. So that's what I'm drinking tonight while I am hanging with y'all. So yeah, definitely get the Noble Wolf vodka and look forward to a new vodka for the month of November. We don't have show recap tonight. So
I wish y'all hurry up and watch the show so we can talk about it.
Thank you.
I'm on episode 8. I'm almost done.
Yeah, well, hurry up.
Yeah, so Serge has to catch up. So also, before I get into my topics, we did the 100-mile challenge for October, and I don't think any of us got more than 25 miles.
I did.
You got more than 25?
Hell, I didn't get 5. What you talking about? 25? Hey, it's cold outside.
It is cold outside, but y'all better start taking steps at the job, in your house, because we're about to do something for November. I think money is going to be involved. So if y'all
eat all you can November, and then
how about what?
Eat all you can November.
Shoot, hey, especially doing
you gotta get fluffy. It's cuffing season.
No, forget cuffing season because ain't nobody cuffing. Ain't nobody cupping over here. We're not doing cupping season.
Doing a turkey trot.
No, it'd be cold. It's too cold for that.
Yeah, turkey trot would be cool, but no. Oh yeah, add up everyone's miles. That's what Corey said. Yeah, if we add up everybody,
we still ain't gonna have 100. We still gonna be at 25.
no, we got 100. So yeah. All right. So
Yeah, Chuck, you can jump on, man.
yeah, so a couple of things that we wanted to talk about in the Manhattan Project. So LeBron James is rumored that he may be sitting out for a month once the NBA season starts. Do y'all think that this is low management or is it too soon? Like, what are y'all's thoughts?
I think it'll be too soon for the season to start, to be honest. So if
me too.
If the King wants to sit out a month, let him sit out a month. Look at Kawhi sat out a whole bunch, and it didn't do him any good. But hey, LeBron, he deserves it. Hell, anybody that wants to do it deserves it.
I personally don't think he's gonna sit out right away. I think about it. You really think he's gonna sit out on ring night? I don't. I just don't think on national television, first game, it's probably gonna be against the Clippers. But do I think like he'll suit up like game one, sit out a few games, then play another game, like play every 4 or 5 games for the first month, maybe even 2, and then around the All-Star break really start kicking it into gear, and then start playing consistent. I know Danny Green came on some podcast and said that, but I just don't realistically see because that would kind of go against all the things that he preaches, and I'm always available for my teammates and all those things, and I just don't know. Now, could he maybe come down playing only like 25 to 28 minutes? Yeah, I could see something like that, but I don't think Kawhi cannot be load managing next week.
This is. Let's just be real though, Serge. Danny Green does not get on any platform and say that kind of stuff if there hasn't been conversations already being said. Let's just be real. Father Time is undefeated. LeBron James will be 36 or 37, 36 years old when they tip off again for this new season. Man, he can't. His body cannot continue to press like that and to do those things if he wants to continue to move forward. I have no problem with LeBron sitting for the first month. I don't think the product is going to really even be that good if we still. I mean, they're gonna have to go back to a bubble. Essentially, they're gonna have to go back to Disney World if they want this thing to work out. And I still don't think it's gonna be fans. So hey, All-Star Weekend is okay with me with LeBron. And be honest with you, that's a business decision. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, in my opinion is the teams that were in the bubble, from August to when did the season end? In October?
Like about 3 weeks ago.
Early October.
Yeah, so what is that? August, September. So all the teams that were in the bubble, they get 3 months, but all the teams that weren't in the bubble, I think they should go ahead and start like regular season. And then 3 months later, kind of stagger all the teams as they were eliminated from the bubble, like have them playing. That's what I think that they should do. I think we should go ahead and get the ball rolling on basketball. The people some of the players might get COVID just like the NFL players. Let's just go ahead and get it done and over with.
Ain't that cute? That's so cute that we get to see all these sorry teams that didn't play in the playoffs because they trash. We get to watch all this trash basketball for a whole month.
Hey, they
get to see Zion, Curry, Clay.
Now Zion was in the bubble.
No. She's talking about but they were only in the bubble to try to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah,
they were in the bubble.
Yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, you saying non-playoff teams?
Yeah.
Right.
It's the other non-16 team that made to the playoffs.
Let me tell you the problem with that. Every Christmas we wake up to the Celtics Sixers and we get to watch the Lakers Clippers and the Raptors and the Spurs.
Look, 2020 has been full of surprises. So how do you know that the teams that we're going to get on Christmas and Thanksgiving, that they're not going to be great? They haven't been playing for forever.
They won't be great, Kim.
You're so optimistic. I love it.
They're not going to be great.
So
I'm sorry.
I just don't want them. I don't want
She's trying to be positive.
Yeah, I don't want them to hold it off if we can get it now. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm ready.
No, it's going to happen. The season will start December 22nd. No
That's
question.
so far away though.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
they're gonna do it from their home stadiums with fans there some kind of way.
25%. Yeah, it's going to probably be 25%.
It's no more bubbles unless it comes to the playoffs. But no,
or they'll do pod bubbles.
All right, Pam. So I'm letting you know now. Whenever the season starts, we're going to a Houston game in Houston. And yeah, period. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
All right. So
Wait,
another thing.
time out. I just want to. I added up my miles. Ooh.
Oh, 34.
34
Okay.
and a half.
Okay. So you won October.
Look at
Miss
that.
So
Matching your
hey,
age.
add
Your age.
4.5. You got you got mine.
Whatever.
All right. So another thing that I wanted to talk about. So earlier we were talking about week 7. I wanted to bring up two of my favorite plays of week 7. So we're gonna start with Thursday night football with what was his name? Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
So the quarterback from the quarterback from the Giants. Yo, that fall in Twitter was hilarious. If you were
Oh, yeah.
having a bad day, all you had to do was hop on Twitter and the trending. Y'all, the tweets about this man falling was hilarious.
Yeah.
All those
It
wrestling
was one of
memes.
the biggest bloopers I've seen in a long time.
So do y'all
And-
think he was just running too fast for his own good?
Yes.
He was scared to death. Let me
And
ask
he
you a
lost his
question.
balance.
Yeah, he was scared to death. Y'all know we always had that dream where you running from somebody and it seemed like you always just fall down because you scared. That man was scared. Them folks was, they were behind him and he didn't want to get hit and he didn't realize he was so far ahead of him and that's why he fell. Plus, he partied with Saquon Barkley, so
Just make it. Just make it. No.
you know how that do.
Oh my God.
Hey.
You know that boy. You know that boy was geeking. You know he was geeking, ready to get to that
Oh
party with
my
Saquon.
No.
Oh God.
No. Okay, and then the other thing was what was the other thing? DK Metcalf. Yo, that man ran so fast to catch up with that guy.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The funny.
I want to
They added Daniel Jones's run to DK Metcalf's run, and they plugged it into both of them. Oh my gosh, I was dying.
Hey, y'all making fun of Daniel Jones falling, but they clocked Daniel Jones, and he actually topped. The only person that ran faster than him was Cheetah Tyreek Hill. So Daniel Jones hit like 21.36 miles per hour when he was running on that. Yes.
No, you
Yes.
didn't DK Metcalf.
No, Daniel Jones ran 21.36
Yes.
miles per hour when he
Yeah,
was running on that sweep. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he broke a record. So regardless if he fell and it was a crazy fall, he broke that
No
record.
wonder he fell. I
Yeah.
didn't know he was running that fast.
Yeah.
I want to say about DK man. If you could coach any coach, you should film a team that was very unselfish, and because he did that, the defense didn't let them score. I think they went 4 and out because of that. And on that play alone, DK Metcalf became my favorite player. That too, but
I give
DK
you that.
Metcalf became my favorite player in the league.
Hey, Kate.
Off of that.
Hey, KT, you want to show that? You don't want to show that play to the Cowboys at practice?
The hell with you, Serge. But yes, I do. They should show that.
They should show any play to the Cowboys in practice.
Daniel Jones tripping. Show that to him because he tried. Hell.
True that.
All right, Miss Manhattan, are you done, dear?
Yes, that's all I got for tonight. I'm sorry. I overloaded y'all tonight.
Okay, well, I have a question.
That was good stuff.
Just a very quick question for an uncut gem. Ginger's uncut gem.
Uncut Gingers.
I'm gonna ask the fellas this, and then I'm gonna ask KD first, and then I'm gonna ask the guys, the married guys, which is all of y'all. So KD, if you are interested in a man,
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not answering this question.
and and you know for sure that he's interested in you. So did you really just change your hashtag? I cannot with you. Okay. So DK calls you, he's interested in you, you're interested in him.
Okay.
And so are you aggressive, or are you a little bit more laid back and kind of let him take the lead, or do you just kind of not aggressive as in you're doing everything?
More persistent than aggressive.
Okay. All right. So you're a little persistent. So that means that, say it's DK, he's had practice all day. He probably got home late. Do you just let him slide, or do you just call him, or do you text him? What is your like daily, weekly routine with this man that is very busy?
Yeah, it's really funny that you asked this question. So, do we talk every day?
No,
No.
no.
So I'm just interested in him.
Yeah, you're interested. You've kind of been talking. You've been flirting through text. So do you kind of like he's busy.
Hmm.
So do you send texts throughout the day, just let him know you're thinking about him, or do you just kind of sit back and wait for him to be unbusy to think about you?
I'll text like I normally would. However, whatever the trend is between him and I, if I know that he's busy and I haven't heard from him and it's kind of been like a lengthy time, then I'm just gonna say, "Hey, I was just thinking about you," and that's it. But whenever he responds back to me, I can tend to be petty sometimes. So I might that same distance from last time that I talked to you, I'm gonna make you wait with my
Okay,
response once that you text me back.
okay, all right. So, Serge, I'm gonna ask you: do you prefer a woman like y'all?
Yes, I do prefer a woman. Yes.
Good
All
answer.
right,
Good answer.
here's bothering me.
Happy birthday, Terrence.
I can't see what
Go to the music. Wow. All right. So, do you prefer a woman that is, or when you were dating your wife, were you doing more of the communicating, or was she doing more of the communicating? Like, who was leading the communication,
Ooh.
or was it equal?
I, mm, I would say it depends on who it was. So obviously, I think it's a certain. It's all but based off of I think the other person's personality and what kind of energy you're getting off of them. So sometimes it's you doing it just to see because you are very interested, and or it's I'm kind of interested, but I want to make sure that person is as interested in me, and kind of I don't want to say playing that game, but just you know you don't want to open up yourself to be that person where you're the always on the hunt. You kind of want to be hunted too. That's just my way of looking at it.
Okay, so B Jones, because apparently Ed Reed them froze. There he is. Okay, so B Jones, when you were dating your wife, were you doing more texting and being aggressive, or was she kind of like, was she chasing you? Was she like, I
Hey,
gotta
look at
have that
me!
right there? I
Shoot,
gotta
look
have
at
that
me, man!
Louisiana in
Hey,
my
man.
life.
Straight out the mud.
Hey, I'm an apex predator. You already know how that go, man. Hey, so I got down. You know what I'm saying? I got grimy with it. Ain't no
Oh,
questions about that, player.
I want
You
to.
know
You
how
know
we
what?
do
Off
it.
air, I want to hear your pickup lines, and then I want to talk to your wife.
Oh, she'll tell you. Hey, I'm smoothing the peanut butter. She'll
Yeah,
tell you.
them Louisiana boys are cut from a whole different fabric that they don't make anymore.
Hey,
So
my
wait,
mouth,
is your
Hey,
my
wife from
mouthpiece.
Louisiana too?
Yeah, yeah, she
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
he told
Okay.
Hey,
he told her like Jazz on Fresh Prince. Let's go get some barbecue and get busy.
oh man,
Yep.
hey Pam, my mouthpiece worth $1 million. You know how I do.
I
No
cannot.
question.
All
I'm
right.
thorough.
Go ahead and do
Thorough like Burrow.
the
Right, you
Ain't
gotta
no
get them.
sweat. Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat here with me, man.
All right, so KT, were you more, the texter communicator, or was your wife?
My wife actually initiated everything.
Okay, I'm shout
Yeah.
out to the wife. Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to see some things, just trying to figure out how it's supposed to be done in this, new age. All right. Well, that's my uncut gems for the week. Just trying to figure out if a woman should be persistent,
Hey,
aggressive,
yeah, hey, it's
or
2020. Shoot your shot, whether you're a male or a female. Just if you like them, go
just shoot
for it.
it.
Just
Yeah,
shoot it. Yeah.
shoot it. Hey,
All
shoot it before Corona
And
get them.
tomorrow is not guaranteed. Shot.
Yes,
Gotta go for it, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go
yes.
for it.
right. All right.
But
Cool. Thanks.
if you
Thanks.
want
Thanks
it,
for.
if you want it, go get it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, all right, y'all. So it is time for the Yeet of the Week. So before we
Th-
wrap up, B Jones.
Thank y'all for leaving me with 26 seconds to give y'all the yeet, but it's actually an easy one this week. I've been putting some thought to it, and I wanted to acknowledge and celebrate all of the early voters. This is probably one of the most truest elections, regardless of who you're voting for. This is a battle of life and death. I turn on the TV and you'll see these hate commercials about defunding the police and about pre-existing conditions and Medicare and immigration, and it's so many sensitive subjects that it's topics that's reality and that's going on right now. So your voice is as powerful as ever, and so if you took the time to get out there and do it early before November the 3rd to make sure you were present and accounted for, I appreciate you. Thank you for dedicating your time, letting your voice be heard, and you deserve a yeet.
Yeet. Double yeet.
All right, y'all. So I am not a yeet this week, but I'm still a yeet because the only reason I didn't early vote was because I was waiting on him since he just turned 18, so I could go with him. So shout out to me. Anyway, I'm still a yeet. All right. So last minute, let's wrap this up. Make it quick. Shout out. Serge, who you shouting out?
Shout out to Terrence for her happy birthday, happy 18th birthday. Shout out to some dude in Detroit. We don't know his name yet. And that's all I got this week.
Katie, who you got?
So I just want to shout out my friend. He had a loss in the family this week. Just want to let you know that you are in my prayers, and if you need anything, just let me know. I felt like I had another shout out, but I can't think of it at the moment.
All right, Ed, I know you're hungry. Who you shouting out? Your food? You shouting out your food?
Yes, my
Shout out to my wife for the food.
Yeah, Elena. Shout out to Elena, who's in the hospital right now.
Yes.
Get better.
My boo.
Her and Brittany will be on the show hopefully next week.
Yes. And Elena, if you're listening, yo, I'm so ready to come party with y'all. Y'all have the most fun.
Elena, don't pay no attention. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna call you when she get to Houston like me. But anyway, all right, B. Jones, what you got?
Hey, my shout out is you, Pam, sitting up there bringing your A game with the new house, sitting up there looking like a lost Tamar Braxton, looking like a lost Braxton sister. Hey, we appreciate you. We just want to give you all the love and glory on that one. You heard
Not
me?
the love and the glory.
All right. So hit us with a singing closing like the Braxtons would.
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Oh man.
Break my heart. No,
You gotta look, hit him with the shudder breath. You know the shudder breath?
no,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I cannot. But my shout out for this week is my family and my friends that came out yesterday to help me celebrate baby boy, and everybody kept it a secret. And he was very surprised. I thought he was gonna put some hands on somebody when he walked in the door because he was that surprised. But
I saw the
shout out
video.
to everybody that came out in the rain and the cold, and everybody just showing love. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
Baby boy, now a young man.
Yes.
Hey, on one other quick thing. I was looking at the Black Friday ads. They do a Black Friday a little bit different. On 11 to 4, like Walmart is going to be launching some crazy deal on some big screens TV. So if you were thinking about getting a TV, go look up the Black Friday ads because they popping next 11 to 4. It's already going down.
Don't get out there and start fighting. And Scoop, I don't know where you at, but give me them new Jordans. All right.
Yeah, get them for me too. I need a kid size, so it should be easy.
Kid size. What the hell? All right, y'all. So
Yellow toe. B. Jones, yellow toe.
we will
Hey,
see
I got
guys-
you next week, Serge. I got you next week.
Yellow toes. All right.
Yeah.
So that's it for us. Thank you for listening to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media handles at Sports Life Talk and visit our website at sportslifetalk.com.
Peace.
Where my music at?